I'm Jetty Ray, and I'm from Charlevoix, Michigan. I would describe my sound as the ramblings of an eclectic old soul, or I've heard chicken soup for the soul, or a nap time in heaven. I would say that there are many things that drive my music. My faith is a huge part of my music. The life experiences that I go through, the people that I meet. There's a lot of different inspiration for songwriters. Everywhere I look, I see songs or I hear songs. It's just a matter of finding the time and the right frame of mind to write them down and to really noodle them out, I guess. So, yeah, lots of things inspire me. I've been a member of our stage for a while now, and I've entered lots of competitions and had some good success on ourstage.com. So I saw that they were doing a little fair competition. I did a little research. I read about what it was about, and I was really excited about it. Saw that almost all of my favorite artists, female artists, because I'm like a chick junkie. I can't get enough of female artists, singer-songwriters, girls with guitars. I saw that there was a lot of my favorite artists playing Lilith Fair, and I was like, wow, this is a really big deal. So, of course I entered, hoping that I could share the stage with my favorite artists. I guess it depends what song. Each song has a different meaning that I'm trying to convey, or a message, or an expression, or an emotion. So I guess the song that I'm thinking of right now that I had one person write me was Blink of an Eye off of my new album. I had a fan write me and tell me that she had somebody that she loved pass away, and they were 51 years old. And I used that number specifically in Blink of an Eye. I wrote it about a really bad accident that I saw. And she wrote me and just told me, you know, this song really spoke to me about the situation and the loved one that I'd lost. And especially because it was so personal, because her loved one had passed away at the exact same age, 51 years. So I guess for each different person, it's a personal thing. Music is so personal. Not everybody's going to come away with the same feelings from one song, and that's the beauty of it. It can speak to so many different points of view and different parts of the soul. So I guess it's just viewer discretion, I guess. I don't know. However somebody is touched, then that's what I want them to take away from it. The meaning behind I Love You, the song that I submitted to Lilith Fair competition, I wrote it almost 2 years ago now, and it's hard for me to go back in the mind frame of when I wrote a song, because as a songwriter you're always looking on, you're never looking back, but the basic premise of the song is I was just in a place of desiring unconditional love and not being able to find it anywhere, especially from myself, and having a lot of doubt and shame over certain things that I'd done. But the power of one voice saying, I love you no matter what you do, I'll always love you. You know, are these the shoes that, is this who you really want to be, is like one of the main lines of the song that still resonates with me. It's like, is this who you really want to be, you said to me. Yeah, this song has spoken to a lot of people and struck a chord with a lot of people, and it definitely still strikes a chord with me and resonates. I can't completely explain it, I just have to listen to it. I'm pretty sure I just sat down with my guitar and a piece of paper and a certain emotion, thoughts going through my head, certain experiences, and how I write most of my songs. I just sit down and noodle it out, and I usually have some kind of idea of where I want to go. This one kind of just flowed through. It just, I don't know, it just came out, kind of bubbled out, and I wrote it all down in one setting. Yeah, and after I wrote it, I looked back and I was like, wow, this is a good song. Well, hopefully in the long run, winning Lilith Fair will open up a lot of doors for me professionally. A weird thing that I didn't expect to impact me was the fact that a lot of the performers were traveling with their kids. And I remember being backstage watching Sarah perform, and her kids were in their pajamas eating carrots and grapes, and their hair was waxed. They had just taken a shower. And I just remember looking at them and thinking, like, wow, I want my life to be like that. I want to be able to do what I love and share that with my family and my kids someday. So yeah, I wasn't expecting to come away being impacted in that way, but it really did impact me and kind of, I guess, open my eyes to that kind of lifestyle, and that it's possible to bring your kids along, that I don't have to give up my dreams when I want to have a family someday, that they can go hand in hand. So yeah. I would say the thing that defines me from mainstream artists would be intelligible lyrics. I'm still very, as a singer-songwriter, very focused about my lyrics, and the craft of songwriting is really important to me. It's the most important to me, actually. That seems like it's been kind of lost in the mainstream. As far as what sets me apart with independent artists, I don't know. I think the thing that sets me apart is what sets any artist apart, is their specific point of view. If they're a songwriter, nobody else can say what you want to say exactly the way you want to say it. Nobody sees the world the way you do. So I guess just my perspective. I've been told that I have an old soul. I think I have an old soul. I think a lot of songwriters do, though. I don't know. My sense of humor. Yeah. I don't know.